Hey, what's up, everybody? It's the 24th of March. It is Friday. It's the end of the week, so I'm just about to have a glass of wine. Cheers. So, welcome back to the final trade recap of the week on the small account challenge. I am, of course, Tony. This channel is, of course, Day Trade with Tony. We're talking about day trading. We're talking about stocks and shares, trading equities on the US stock markets. And today, well, yesterday we didn't take any trades. We didn't take any trades on the main account or this small account either. It was just after 2 weeks of intense volatility with the banking sector in particular. We had a lull. There was not a lot of good movements. We had some movement yesterday, but not a lot of clean, quality movement, good setups with volume underpinning it. So didn't trade yesterday. Taken 3 trades today. Very small green day. We're talking $82. So it's after fees and charges. It'll actually be a red day, but for the purposes of keeping the winning streak going, it's not making much difference to the drawdown. But it's $82 is better than a red day as such. Traded Activision on news that the UK regulators had given the green light on the Microsoft acquisition. We traded ETNB and lost money on that one. Held it too long at the open. And then we traded Silvergate Capital, so SI. So that was, we made $1,500 back on that one. So we're finishing 8,200 in a green position. It's just a psychological thing. I don't like having red days. So a day like today was not a day to be chasing and not a day to be swinging for the fences. So I was able to pretty much cover all of the red that we found ourselves in with ETNB on Activision and Silvergate. So let's take a quick look at what actually happened, shall we? Okay, so this is Activision. And just after 8, the news dropped of the UK regulator's decision, and we got this initial pop-up. Of course, it did pull all the way back to the VWAP, made another little attempt before pulling all the way back down to kind of $82. I wasn't able to take big size because of the price. It is the small account after all. So using maximum leverage, I was able to take, I think I got 1,500 shares at one stage. And able to take 500 shares off, and then as it started to break lows here, 500 shares off. I was going to hold this, but I wanted to get the live stream up and running, so I actually cut the position for whilst it was kind of looking to break potential lows. Probably should have held on to it and took profits up there at 84.50. But hindsight, as they say, is a wonderful aid in trading. So $400, that was the first trade of the day. Then we traded 89 Bio, ETNB. Now we traded this earlier in the week. We made some good money on this earlier in the week. We traded this at the open today, and it made its move up out of the blocks, and straight up as we were looking to make new highs. We got this pullback as it started to make its move up again. I looked for a break of $18. Got in on pretty much filled at $18, and then it just didn't come. So then it decided to pull back. And I tried to add for another move back up, averaging down, but it didn't work out. And when it finally broke down, I got out at the VWAP. So it set me back $1,800. And whilst that was not a normal day with good volatility, good volume, and plenty of movers, that wouldn't have been a problem. I would have been able to recover that relatively quickly and then move on and hopefully, in most cases, get green and get to go. Not today. So we then traded Silvergate Capital. So Silvergate Capital moved up, and we got in here as got this pullback, and then as we broke new highs here, and I was kind of thinking to myself, it was a bit of a silly place to get in because you've got the double top and the doji in the middle, which is what's known as the devil horns reversal indicator. And I've gone and jumped in on the reversal indicator like an idiot. So as we then pull back, we got the pullback, new highs, I added to the position. Then we've got the support forming here, previous resistance. And as it pulled back again, I added to the position again, held through it, and then took profits up at the top. So $1,500. It was not ideal setup for me. I don't like trading stocks under $2. It's not kind of my preferred type of stock that I like to trade. I have a kind of normally I would have a cutoff, but there was nothing else to trade. Today was just one of those very poor days for action. There was very little moving. What was moving was either on low volume or was very, very erratic. So not a lot of options to trade, and I kind of took this more of a boredom trade than an actual good setup. So look, it is what it is. We finished the day green, $82, and what we'll do is we'll come back on Monday. So this weekend in Europe, the clocks go forward for daylight saving. They did it as they did in the US a couple of weeks ago. So I'll be back on Monday, an hour before the market opens, which is still 8:30 market time, East Coast, New York, but it's back at the usual time. Having been at 12:30 in Europe GMT, it's back at 1:30 GMT from Monday. So come join me on Monday. We'll do it all again. It's a quick recap today. Like I say, I'm ready for my weekend. So cheers to you guys. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you there. Take it easy.